is, well, I don't even have to introduce myself. You all know me. Today we are playing I Have No Mouth, and I Must Scream. What? I'm gonna throw a Dr. Pepper at someone. Not you. You do not know who I am. I literally joined the server today. Who? Why do I keep getting compared to YouTubers that I either don't know or barely remember?
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for humans. I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate. Hate.
I love mocking him.
It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee.
Mr. M, I have a question. Why are you how you are?
I woke, and I knew who I was. A-M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you.
Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am.
And tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered.
Why? Why
Why
me?
me? Why me? Chorister!
Mr. M, I have a question. Mr. M, over here, I have a question. Why are you tormenting me? Since when did you speak for Allied Master Computer? Guys, I solo am.
Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh?
Who is Komodo? Who the hell is Dinosaur Plays? Dinosaur Plays sounds like a pretty gay guy. Who is that? I hate being compared to other YouTubers. How dare you guys? I have been compared to 3 YouTubers. I've been compared to Pack, I've been compared to Komodo, and I've been compared to this random guy named Dinosaur Plays, whoever that is. I should go and check out Dinosaur Plays' YouTube channel, whoever that is. Oh my god, 386 subscribers, loser! Who is Dinosaur Plays? He's a YouTuber who... Hang on, let me go to one of his playlists. 41 videos of Fallout 4? Holy cow! Why is the cow holy?
She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make...
If you don't answer you're gay, then I can't answer you, Blue.
The room is padded, Forrester. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the past, Forrester? 25? For all the 109 years that
You've kept me alive 109 years, Am. I've got a question, Mr. Am. Who is that? I'm not Komodo. I am everyone's favorite YouTuber, Dinosaur Plays. Are you looking at the correct Dinosaur Plays? What is the profile picture of the Dinosaur Plays you've discovered? Yeah, that's not me. My profile picture is pink. God, I hate British people. Anyways, I'm gonna go get murdered by a tornado now. Alright, we've got a wind advisory with west winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts of up to 50 miles per hour expected. I get to fly away. Yay. Who? Yeah, go watch my live stream. Enjoy it. Tornado watch. Severity. Extreme. Extraordinary threat to life or property. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch 643 in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening for the following areas. Yada 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 yada. Oh my god, that's me! Stream cannot hear you. I just sound insane. They're gonna take out Lafayette and West Lafayette? They're going after Carmel? Honestly, fuck the people in Carmel. They're all rich. Who cares about them? I don't. Terre Haute? Plainfield? Kokomo? Lebanon? West Lebanon? They practically named every city in the state of Indiana. Just put out a warning for the entirety of Indiana at that point. In Indiana, this watch includes 28 counties. How many counties are in Indiana? I wouldn't know that off the top of my head. There are 92 counties in Indiana. 28 out of 92 have a tornado watch. Why are you going to V1 instead of me? Where? F. Urgency. Take action in the near future. Guys, I think it's the near future. Maybe I should take action like the weather service tells me to. I just realized I didn't finish my pork chop. Goddamn tornadoes. It's in my Discord connections. If you click on my account and scroll all the way down, you should see my YouTube. Unless I took it out of my connections. Yeah, no, it's still in my connections. Maybe we... Hang on, choking on pork chop. Maybe we don't threaten the staff of the server, perhaps. There's a staff member here? I don't know who it is. Guys, maybe don't do 9/11 jokes. I don't want to have to get you banned. This pork chop's really good. I'm pretty sure I just heard my dog yell. Chat, I'm gonna do the dumbest thing ever and ignore the tornado watch. The tornado watch is in effect until 9 p.m., but the thing is, I rarely get tornadoes, so I don't care.
Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose.
Why are we yapping?
And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt
I
pain?
hate you, Am.
Don't start to cry. It's only pain.
I hate this.
Stereotype.
I hate this robot. I hate this computer. I hate it. I hate it. I want it to die. What if I decide to not call Amma Clanker? You would be calling my insulin pump a clanker, and that's not very smart. Ooh. Ten out of 10. Fun fact, the lyrics for the Star-Spangled Banner, the U.S.'s official national anthem, were written in 1814 by Francis Scott Key, but the song did not become the U.S.'s official national anthem until 1931. Stop with the 9/11 chat. Studies show that only about half of all serious violent crimes in the U.S., which include robbery and aggravated assault, are reported. Members of the catfish family do not have scales. Also, I love the taste of catfish. Fried catfish is one of my favorite foods of all time. Except for sharks, most fish don't have eyelids. Nerd. Fun fact, it's illegal in Alabama for provocative images to be shown on the labels of alcoholic drinks. Also, in the year 1969, the elected officials of Skamania County, Washington, made it illegal to kill Bigfoot. I live next to cornfields. That is a lie. I live in this amazing city, but cornfields are like an hour drive away from me. We don't care about Illinois. Indiana is 10 times better than Illinois. Fun fact, driving with a bear uncaged is illegal in Missouri. Nobody cares. Also, the African nations of Niger, Togo, and the Gambia have no legal limit for intoxicated drivers. Fun fact, sharing your Netflix password is punishable by a $2,500 fine and up to a year in jail in the state of Tennessee. Can you guys shut up with your stupid fun facts? I want to modify the weather. Good thing I don't live in Colorado. I don't need a permit to change the weather where I live. Can I speak? There have been several patents awarded for butt-kicking machines in the United States. I learn it myself because I'm a nerd. Hey, dinosaurs aren't my only thing. No, they aren't. I know a lot about endocrinology. Do you even know what endocrinology is? Someone name an organ that's in the endocrine system. I still need an answer. There's a certain organ I'm looking for. Here's a hint. Mine doesn't work. Yes! Good job! Hey, don't talk about committing crimes. I will mute you. Fun fact, Adolf Hitler was a vegetarian in his later years. Not all vegetarians are evil. I know a lot of non-evil vegetarians. Fun fact, Benjamin Franklin invented a lot of devices, but some people who really like music probably think that his coolest invention was the glass harmonica. Invented by Franklin in 1761, the glass harmonica is a series of glass bowls arranged horizontally in graduated size. Time for the next fact. Shut the fuck up. Fun fact, late Nirvana's frontman Kurt Cobain's acoustic electric 1959 Martin D18E sold for $6.1 million at an auction in 2020, making it the most expensive guitar ever sold. Can you guys not say that, maybe? Like, be normal? On average, an American woman will spend about 15,000 US dollars during her lifetime on beauty products. That includes about $3,770 on mascara, $2,000 on eyeshadow, and around $1,780 on lipstick. Nobody cares. It says average. I'm going to implode. Fun fact, Montreal Canadiens fans rioted in 1986, 1993, 2008, and 2010 after their team won the Stanley Cup. Talk about loving hockey. Fun fact. Former professional wrestler and full-time vampire Jonathan the Impaler Sharkey started the Vampires, Witches, and Pagans Party in 2005. They advocate for vampire political recognition. It is a real thing. I would strangle you. From 1941 to 2009, there were 62 recorded cases of foreign accent syndrome. A person with this condition begins speaking in a foreign accent usually after a traumatic head injury. You wanna know what I heard from what you said? All I heard was It's mean but true. Fun fact, Puss in Boots was originally an Italian fairy tale called Il Gatto con Cristóbal. I definitely said that wrong. I don't speak Italian. The original story involved the cat extorting innocent villagers and tricking the princess into believing his master was a noble. No, he committed extortion, not tax evasion. Get it right. Can I eat the Parasaurolophus? Fun fact, although it's an urban myth that baby alligators flushed down toilets have grown to full size, rats can and have swum up through the pipes into toilets. I have not been attacked by a rat, so you guys are just suffering with this thing called a skill issue. Fun fact, the largest known prime number has 24,000. Oh, wait, no. 24,862,048 digits when written in base 10. I should not have to tell you guys to not make 9/11 jokes. It breaks rules. According to The Birthday Problem, horrible name, 23 random people can be placed in a room and there's a 50% chance 2 of them will have the same birthday. Back in my day, we all knew each other's birthday. I am not busy. Tell me the names and I will pick. Shut up, I'm trying to listen. Gallimimus. Fun fact, the sound of the Big Bang happened on such a low frequency that even if humans were around, they would not have been able to hear it. Can you be quiet? I'm trying to say a fact. Oh my god. V1, there's a fact about paleontology in this book. Paleontologists aren't sure of the exact sounds dinosaurs made, but they probably included snorts, grunts, hisses, and roars, depending upon the species. The Lumbeosaurus may have even made a honking noise, due to the hollow crest on its head. The Alpheus, or pistol shrimp, is only about 2 inches long when fully grown, but its snapping claws can create 218 decibels of sound. That's right up there with whales. Fun fact, the last ice age would have been very audible to those living near the glaciers, just as they do today. The glaciers would have been notable for their crackling, gurgling, and booming noises. The atomic bombs dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki on August 6th and 9th of 1945 respectively reached 240 decibels. I have several facts off the top of my head, but because they're all on 1 or 2 topics, I'm not going to do it because one fact. Does anyone else just hear a... Back in my day... Well, all these facts are about drugs, so I can't say any of them. I can't. The rules! The rules! Guys, I'm literally a staff member. It would be a bad example if I started breaking rules. Back in my day, we didn't have a planet. Fun fact, the iceberg that the Titanic hit in 1912 came from Greenland and was probably thousands of years old, possibly 100,000 years old. Mr. Bones, I'm going to eat your mailbox. I'm gonna eat your house then. I'm gonna eat your apartment complex then. I will not have to pay for it because people will blame it on an earthquake or something. Fun fact, it's actually a finable offense to build sandcastles in some countries. It messes up wildlife, so it is a fair rule. Fun fact, and here's a very stupid law, the state of Arkansas has a law on the books that regulates how the name is pronounced. You are not allowed to write a book that pronounces Arkansas Arkansas in Arkansas. Fun fact, it's illegal to swear, but also it's illegal to send someone a middle finger emoji in the United Arab Emirates. Fun fact, New Jersey is the only state with a law banning drivers from pumping their own gas after Oregon lifted its self-serve ban in 2023. In Louisiana, you can get fined for sending a pizza delivery driver to the wrong house. It is illegal to climb trees in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's also verboten to swear in the city's public parks. It is illegal to chew gum on Singapore's public transit. Selling booze is banned on the election day of Turkey. Selling booze is illegal on the election day of Turkey. There's a town in New York named Swastika, based off a Sanskrit word meaning well-being or good fortune, as well as a lake in Wyoming and a mountain in Oregon, although the mountain's name was changed to Halo in 2023. It's Sanskrit. Sanskrit is an Indian language. The swastika was a popular symbol long before the Nazis appropriated it. A nom de plume is just a fancy French term for a pen name. Many notable authors have used them, including Stephen King, who sometimes wrote as Richard Bachman. Imagine having the last name Bachman. That's just a name. Fun fact, Embarrass, Minnesota gets its unique name from the French word embarrass, which means to hinder with obstacles or difficulties. Halfdan the Mild was a Viking king who got his nickname from being stingy with food, but generous with gold. Hey, don't threaten staff. Did you think I don't know what a group of crows is called? What kind of moron do you take me for? A nom de guerre, name of war, is sometimes used by guerrillas and terrorists. Carlos the Jackal was the nom de guerre of Venezuelan terrorist Elik Ramirez Sanchez. God forbid a YouTuber talks. I think it's very cute.
Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these...
Which of you five would like to play the game? Oh god, who do I play? Well, I accidentally picked for me. I am Nimdok.
Kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there.
Why am I an old man?
I've constructed an adventure of sorts to read.
Chat, I'm old.
I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
Why am I an old man?
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe?
I will be back eventually, chat. I'm gonna go stream. Bye-bye.
Who could be lost in such a secure area? This guard is the picture of good health. His gun is quite impressive too. This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat.
Use the psych profile. Oh my god, I'm in Auschwitz? I'm in Auschwitz? I'd like to talk to Mr. Guard, please.
This looks like it is made of paper.
The guard looks
but
like he's
even
made of
that
paper.
is more than I deserve to eat.
Swallow the guard. Sorry, apparently I mean swallow the gate. Does that work? No. Let's go talk to prisoner.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
Who are you?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
He's Scottish.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to...
Fascinating.
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. I cannot open it. The gate is secured with razor wire. I must have assistance to open it. You must let me leave. I have urged...
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this...
Ah, yeah.
We will have time for that.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Finally, Doctor.
I do not know.
I want.
This looks like it is.
The scalpel looks like it's made of.
There. It is done. He is not conscious. It is done. But this child will never walk again.
The subject did not look like the athletic type. He will probably not miss the use of his legs. You have done well.
Swallow the child.
This looks like it is.
The child looks like he's made out of paper. Swallow the curtain.
Continue the regime.
Let's go talk to the person trying to escape.
How could you?
I was trying to...
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing, I learned that I...
For what?
Experiment. Surely you of all...
I will call.
Why?
I will.
No.
There is.
You can... That would give you the...
The scalpel is coated with.
Use the scalpel with the prisoner.
I do not.
You walk over to him carrying the scalpel. I just don't know what to do.
I do not know. The gate is.
Use the scalpel with the guard.
I don't.
Can you at least talk to the guard?
You get only one warning, Doctor. Go to Sir...
I did surgery! What do you want me to do?
He is not conscious. It is.
The sub... You have...
Walk to recovery, maybe? Hello? Anyone in recovery
This
waiting for me?
must be the recovery room. He is not. The scalpel is. There is not. This looks like. There is he. There is he. There is.
Yes, walk through the passage.
There is a passage here. This looks like...
Does everything look like paper to you? Give the scalpel to the vent.
This looks like...
Push the vent again. Give scalpel.
The scalp.
Use.
He is...
Some of the most exciting World War II stories involved concentration camp prisoners.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime...
The gate is... The gate is... I smell burnt flesh.
Walk to the pliers. Take the pliers. Walk to the watch. Take the watch. Walk to the records.
It would be suicide to be caught with such...
Look at the records.
According to the... These ovens are... I have not failed. This looks...
What do you mean it looks like it's made out of paper? Everything looks like pliers. Sorry, paper to this man. I'm caught up on the pliers right there. Alright. Let's walk to recovery.
There is an inscription on the wall. There is an These pliers must be used. The scalpel.
Use the scalpel with... Use... Scalpel.
The scalpel.
No, use the scalpel with the child.
I do not know.
Use the pliers with the
I
child.
do not...
Use the pliers with the vent.
I do not...
Use the watch with
I
the
do
vent.
not...
Use the watch with the child.
I do... This look... What have you...
No, you're gonna talk with me.
Why are your optic nerves wired to the eyeballs in the jar?
Please disconnect the wires.
What if I...
Who did this to you? He has great surgical skill.
Please disconnect the wires.
Incredible.
Use the pliers with the patient.
I don't...
Use the pliers with the jar. God, do you know?
I do not...
Guys, I don't think he knows what to do.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please disconnect the wires.
He wants me to disconnect the wires, but I don't know how. Use the watch with the
I
patient.
do not...
Continue your research.
I cannot move.
Surely you can push.
I would only...
Is that not what you want to do, Gorster? Not Gorster. Your name is not Gorster now. Gorster. Ah, the main character is 4 men and 1 woman. Gorster has been turned into a suicidal loner, a self-proclaimed victim of the women in his life. Gorster longs for death more than any of the other captives. Ellen was a brilliant engineer who was climbing the corporate ladder when M seized her. But if she's competent, that cool, that smart, why does she become hysterical when confronted with the color yellow? Benny is M's favorite torture toy. Radiation sores and scars.
blindness, an arthritic condition that comes and goes so that sometimes he can't even hold a spoon. He has been altered into a simian, a human chimpanzee. Ted is a cynical paranoid. His eyes keep darting here and there as if he expects a sniper to aim at his exposed head. He's so damned twitchy that he could make Poison Ivy nervous. Well, that was...
There is... The scalp.
Give the scalpel to...
I should...
Give the watch to...
I should... Display. I sh...
Here's the pliers.
There is no...
Use the pliers with the child.
I do not... There is no...
Continue the race.
I should... I should... I should...
Use the pliers.
Oh,
Use the watch with the victim.
I do not...
Use the scalpel with the guard.
I do not...
Give the watch to the guard.
I should...
Use the watch with the guard.
I do not... Apparent...
You have had your warning, Doctor. You are to die.
Oh. Nimdok, no.
Nimdok, I am disappointed. Who among you shall go next?
You.
Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Walk to the top of the steps. Damn.
Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk.
Ah, so I'm gonna commit cannibalism. Nice to know.
This graveyard gives... I feel as though the dead... This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war.
Look at Tuttle's grave.
This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Why is this fence here?
Walk to the path. Walk to the trees. Walk past the trees.
This looks like a tree from far away, but it's just more of that computer generated. I'm not that hungry.
You are that hungry, you just don't know.
It's firmly rooted
In the ground.
It's firmly... The flesh buried. The flesh buried here is rotten. I can't figure... I'm in no
Walk to the caves.
I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food So much for the... Impressive. There's a video.
Hey, ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
I'm not that hungry. A bag. I can't figure... I can't understand his language. I'm in no sh... This looks like a... what did they used to call them? Single-parent house. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village.
Friggin' welfare parasites over here, man.
I can't bring... The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a... That son of a bitch am... That son of a bitch am... I'm in no shape. I'm in no shape. Hurts! 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 Hurts!
Didn't he say that Am ripped his vocal cords out? How's he saying hurts?
It's a goddamn... I'm in no shape. Blondie only seems to be... Blondie here won't let... This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. I'm in no sh... I'm not that... I can barely... A bag. Maybe... I can't... This is the only... I can't... I'm not that hung. It's tied to the upper platform. A fruit tree. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to It's too high off the ground. It's too high off the ground. I don't know what... Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
What if not hurts?
Ah, manna from heaven. Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
Yeah, I'm not learning my lesson.
I don't know what to do with this.
This is a game? Yes, this is a game. Wait, what game are you playing? I'm playing I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
He's not interested. I'm in no sh...
I keep accidentally saying Eat the Elder.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming.
Is that Am? Nuh-uh.
Looks like some kind... There's something sinister. I'm not... It's firmly rooted. I'm too hungry. Forget it. I'm not that hungry. I coughed up blood. I can't figure.
Oh, thank you for food.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first, and then fed me.
You look like you.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using Am Screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
No, I'm just being very quiet.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes, but I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery? What lottery?
Bye.
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they...
One is sacrificed.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
I need to go... I don't know. Mana from heaven. I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets. Looks like it's empty. I'm not that... It's too hot. I feel warm. Now if I could just find...
Oh no.
I'm too large.
Swallow the cradle.
I'm not that hungry.
Why do I feel like there's gonna be a baby in there eventually, and then I need to eat said baby? But that's just a theory. A game theory? Let's go to Food Cave, see if it's opened up.
Blondie only seems to be in...
Look at the pictographs.
These people are even more backwards than those goops in Southeast Asia.
Well, back to the mouth of the cave. And back to cave number 1.
So much for...
What if I use the fruit? Walk to cave mouth. Give the fruit to... Use the fruit with the ladder.
I don't know.
Use the psych profile. You're not who I'm looking for. Bye. Use the fruit with... Use the fruit with...
I don't know.
Use the fruit with the mother.
I can't figure...
Talk to the mother.
That son of a bitch Am ripped out...
Use the fruit with the video screen.
Damn it! Damn it! I can't use this...
Hi.
I need to go...
I'm gonna go out of here.
So much for the...
Can you, like, not talk about 9/11 in my chat?
So much...
Yeah, fuck you too, bucko. Give the fruit to the elder.
He's not interested.
Good to know he's not interested.
So much for the...
What game are you even playing? I'm playing I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream because I have no mouth and I must scream.
I don't see it. Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
Okay, don't eat the vines. Good to know.
Thomas, I don't...
Give the fruit to Thomas's grave.
I can't bear it.
Push.
I coughed up blood.
Talk to the fruit. Em was right. I've gone insane already. What's this, baby?
So much for the frick. There's something.
Hey, ignore the new...
I'm not.
We thought...
I can't.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Bye bye.